Hey guys, welcome back to the High Homes YouTube channel. Today, the housing crisis in Spain. This is a topic everyone's talking about, and it's a crisis around the entire world. We just did recently a video with Miguel Manzanares from Manzanares Abogados. We'll link it up there, where we talk about the new rental regulations in Spain and the new laws that are so hard to keep up with for owners. Now, we wanted to take a moment to have a chat with Miguel about why is this happening in Spain, the history behind the Spanish housing crisis. We hope you enjoy it. Coming up. So, Miguel, let's talk about the reason behind all of these rental regulations. Obviously, the Spanish Socialist Party and social government is trying to, limit Airbnbs because they believe that this is going to help the shortage of the housing market, also bring down rental prices, in some areas, And I'd like to know your opinion. And before that, I want to give you an example, which is actually a recent example. In 2022, 2023, New York practically banned short-term rentals. So don't quote me on the year. I think it was 2022, and 2023 was implemented. Airbnb rentals dropped by 92%, so practically banned, right? And if all these regulations would do the desired effect, we should have seen prices for long-term rentals drop because there would be more stock in the market. And funny enough, in New York, rental prices for long-term properties have actually increased. So what's your take on this? And do you really think this would sort of help the Spanish housing crisis?
No, I don't think so. And this is, of course, a very personal opinion that is really social political opinion of this, right? So I am Spanish and I can see the evolution of prices of hotel nights in Spain.
Hotel nights, okay.
Then, because the hotel nights, when we're talking about the short-term rental and the hotel nights, basically they are really customers that are planning to come over Spain for 4, 5, 7 days, and of course they have two options: going to Airbnb or looking at what hotel options that they have.
Yeah.
We saw the first sector of the economy in Spain, of the GDP, is tourism.
Sure.
We are, I'm not sure if we are number one, number two. We are always number 1, 2, 3, always in the podium
Top 3
of countries in the world with more tourism. And this is really the biggest sector of our economy, right? So therefore, if I see that the prices of the hotels are increasing and increasing and increasing in the final few years, even with the competition of those Airbnb and short-term apartments for rent, I'm not sure what the result will be when you are planning to, cut the number of units that will be available. Because if you have less number of units available for short-term rental, therefore, in my opinion, the inflation of hotel nights will go. And how is this affecting to economy? So I think these type of restrictions have to be much deeper reflected, because the impact that you may cause to the most important sector of our economy could be important, right? So therefore, yes, of course, you got to regulate it. You got to make sure that every property owner that wants to rent out the property has to comply with the number of requirements. And if you are not complying with that number of requirements, then but limiting to certain extremes and taking away from the economy thousands of units to rent will only cause inflation in hotel nights and will have a repercussion in our biggest sector of economy.
Makes total sense. Right, guys, so that was it. I hope you enjoyed it. And like always, if you're new to this space, if you're new to the High Homes YouTube channel, press that button if you want to stay posted with information or news regarding the Spanish property real estate market and much, much more. Check out our playlist. And like always, we're listening to your feedback. If you've got any topics you'd like us to cover or any questions about this specific topic, comment below. Press the button, subscribe to the High Homes YouTube channel, and stay posted with so much more content coming your way.